So this is our move of the moment number 2. So let's take a look on the exercise that we need. Remember, every part of this move we can find the tutorial separately on the learning section. So go through that first before you try to combine them. So on this tutorial we are just breaking down the sequence, how to combine all of the moves together. So let's take a look now. So let's take a look. I'm going to my Esquiva Recuada on my right, so right hand down. And then from here I'm going to start my Queixada. My first step of the Queixada makes my hip goes to the side. So start from the front leg as you would do your Queixada normally. Just trying to stand up and start the Queixada at the same time. Bring the leg through and finish your leg normally at the back. And then you're going to carry on spinning towards that back leg. But I'm going to replace wherever my leg was, I'm going to put my arms down. At the beginning, we can put both hands down to start with. It's easier to keep the balance. But eventually, I want to keep just one hand down when I'm going to switch the leg. As you can see, I switch the leg and kind of land it slightly to the side. Once I land now, the leg that's in the air, I'm going to bring it through to the other side, like going back to the Ginga position. Just make sure the leg comes in parallel. And from here, straight into my Esquiva Recuada. So that's why it's important I land on the side in parallel. So I got my balance to go straight into my Esquiva Recuada. And from here, I'm going to do my Rolê normally. But now instead of standing up, the second leg of the Rolê, I'm going to keep in the air. So I'm ready to finish my AU. So let's take a look again. So Esquiva Recuada to the right, start your Queixada. Remember, hips to the side of the first step and hip to the front on the second step. When I turn around, it's the opposite hand. So I had my right leg at the back, so it's my left hand that goes up first. At the beginning, 2 hands to start with, but eventually we want to do the switch on 1 arm at a time. Bring the leg through in parallel, hands flat on the floor. So I'm ready to do my Esquiva Recuada and change the leg to the Rolê. The Rolê, I do the first step. Now the second leg of the Rolê is already the first leg of my AU. So I go all the way around. If I can do the AU from low like this. If not, you can just do a small AU. And eventually, the more you get used to it, you can add more momentum into it. So you can add some flow into it and go straight into the Esquiva Recuada, Rolê. And as you step, I push my AU straight over to the other side, landing the leg in parallel, so starting my Ginga. Now let's take a look on the other side. Now I'm going to my left on my Esquiva Recuada. So Esquiva Recuada, normal. Start your Queixada. Remember, hips to the side, so you turn towards the back leg. Set up your Queixada normally. Bring the back leg forward and land the leg at the back. At the beginning, don't worry so much about kicking too high or with a low speed. Remember, you keep spinning towards the back leg. So wherever leg I had at the back, I'm going to put the opposite hand to the side. And when I change the leg, I keep one leg in the air and bring it through straight into the Ginga position. So I can do my Esquiva Recuada, change the leg to the Rolê. And remember, the Rolê goes all the way. Second leg, the second step of the Rolê is already my AU. And at the beginning, you can just do a normal small AU just to get used to it. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Let's take a look again. So going again to my left. So Esquiva Recuada, Queixada straight away. Now that I know a little bit of the step, I link it straight through, bring the leg through, and as I land the leg from the back goes straight up. I don't put my whole weight straight on that back leg. I keep the weight on the front leg. Change the leg. I can start it to add a little bit of spin when I change the leg. Straight into the Esquiva Recuada, change the leg, and Rolê all the way up as normal. Finish the leg in parallel and then back to your Ginga. Once you get used to the steps, you can add a little bit more momentum and then you flow nicer and easier throughout the steps. So Esquiva Recuada, Queixada, land the leg at the back and straight away bring the leg forward, trying to go straight into my Esquiva Recuada, Rolê, and AU. I hope you like the sequence. Keep practicing and I see you on the next move of the moment.